Hey, this is Pastor James coming to you with a midweek encouragement. And after this, I'd like to share some good news with you. The first thing I'd like to say is that it's not easy to know what to say. You get into difficult situations in life, you get into complicated relationships, and there's oftentimes a time when you feel like you're at a loss for words, or when you leave those situations, you wish you'd said something different. We all know what it's like to be in those places where you're like, I wish I'd said such and such. And most of the times, if you're like me, it's a good thing you didn't say what you wish you had said in those situations. The question I have for you is this, it's simple. Do you ever feel like you don't have the words you wish you had? Do you ever feel like you're tongue-tied, or that you could be more eloquent, or that you could somehow, speak more... We all know what that's like. We all know what it's like to just not have the words. Jesus was actually talking to the disciples about this very situation in the toughest of times, when he told them, be arrested, and that they would be taken in front of people and they would be mocked. And he said these words to them. He said, "But make up your mind not to worry beforehand how you will defend yourselves. For I will give you words and wisdom that none of your adversaries will be able to resist or contradict." Now, this is the simple encouragement from Jesus, that you should not plot your thoughts. Don't plan on witty things to say or clever things that will actually make you look good, or somehow feel that the words that you say need to defend Jesus. What Jesus says is that you should let your mouth and your heart be guided by Jesus. Let Jesus guide your mouth through your heart. Let him take over. And if you're speaking from your heart in any situation, whether it's a business meeting or whether you're on trial or any other situation, if you just let Jesus guide your heart, if you speak from your heart, you should walk away from that situation knowing that you gave all that God would ever ask you to give and all that you should ever be asked. So don't plot your thoughts. Don't feel like you need to plan big speeches. Don't feel like you need to be perfect. You can actually sometimes just say, I don't have the words, and that's okay. Hopefully this is encouraging to you. One of the things I thought was really encouraging and I wanted to share with you is this past Easter. Just a couple of days ago, we had over 1,000 people, actually 1,002 people to be specific. It was such an exciting thing to hear for us at the staff and throughout the leadership of the church and all the volunteers, to hear that many people were blessed. And I was also thinking about whoever it was that brought those two people with them to church on Sunday, that just they just made it even more fun of a Sunday for everybody else. We had, on Easter Sunday, incredible music, so many volunteers, people coming to church with tears in their eyes based on things they'd experienced the night before. Some felt like they'd had unresolved wounds and hurts being healed actually on Easter that had been in their life for decades. And so to know that Easter has that big impact, and to know that you had a role to play in making it possible, is so encouraging. So I want you to be lifted up, knowing that this cross, this is an actual picture of the cross this year, has a flower that represents every single person that came to church on Easter Sunday. And every person that put it there had a different reason they put it there. But we know that each person that did, was giving all the credit to Jesus Christ and recognizing that beautiful miracle of the life that we have in him. So I pray that you're encouraged today. You know what? This is the beginning of a new series. It's called Journey with Jesus. And we have a really great promo out for it. If you can get a chance to share that, we'll have that on the app as well. So you can get the link to that and share it on your social media pages, or send it in an email to somebody. But we're starting this brand new series, and we just really hope that you'll be a part of that with us. It's going to be walking through the actual first days that the disciples had after Jesus commissioned them, the 12 disciples, and what he taught them and how he guided them through those first steps in ministry. And actually, we discover that most of what he taught them was their own worth, who they were, what it meant to be a person, what it meant to be a child of God, and how getting getting a good understanding of your worth can actually change everything when you move forward in ministry. All right, God bless you. If you ever need anything or any encouragement or actual practical, tangible support in any way, will you please let us know? We pray for you always, and we love you. Have a good one.